Hello, how are
You
you?
all right? I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you very much.
Good
Uh,
stuff.
yeah, I've been looking forward to this one because of
Yeah,
my
no.
my friend Andrew Ludlam, who's one of your peasants. Um,
Yes.
he's been telling me you've got to go and see him, you've got to go and see him. And then when I started doing the interviews, you've got to interview them. And I'm like, okay, so I started listening to you, and
Yeah.
I've got to say I've sort of become a peasant myself.
Yeah, nice one. Love that.
Yeah, so my favourite is Hangman's Son.
Is it the
Oh
OG?
God, I love that. Absolutely love that. I
Oh,
love the
thank
fact
you.
that it's your voice on both the growls and the singing, and I'm like, and I keep playing it, all my relatives, and I'm like, listen to this, and then I play the first bit, then gets to the chorus, and I'm like, it's the same person.
That's class. I love that. I didn't expect you to say that because it's like a proper OG song, that one. It's like, well, obviously the first ever song that we ever put out, so that's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I've been listening to all your stuff, and I do like the Christmas song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah,
bittersweet one. It's a very
it
bitter.
is.
Santa Claus doesn't exist because there's a lot of people who are out there on their own. I thought, ooh,
Yeah. Pretty much. When I've completely knocked you off skew. Sorry there. When I first wrote that, it was just to. I wanted to create a Christmas song that was a sad song, I guess, because I write sad songs, and I wanted it to be for a purpose, I guess, and the we have obviously a homeless crisis in the UK and especially in Newcastle, and I just wanted to do something that was meaningful, and I think we raised at the time, being like a super small band at the time, not that we're, big or anything, but definitely smaller than what we are now, um, and I think we raised about £500 for a homeless charity. So it was
wow,
really,
that's
it was really
impressive.
cool, and for a band that had just started out, it meant a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Well, the Darkness, they've got
Yeah.
a Christmas song, and whenever they
Mhm.
perform,
Yeah.
um, right at the end for the encore, they get the
Yeah.
crowd chanting Christmas song," and then they
Yeah.
perform there. Whether it's in June or September or
Yeah.
December, it doesn't matter. They always
Yeah.
sing for the last song, the Christmas song. Do you do that for your encore?
We don't. We did at our headline show in December. We did that as like our second, or rather our last song before the encore. And we'd had loads of people ask for it throughout the year and throughout last year as well. And we thought, you know what, it's going to be our biggest headliner to date, so we might as well do it now. And we did it as like a full band version because obviously the version that we released, we didn't have a full band at the time to play it. So it was just the sort of stripped back piano version. But we came up um with a sort of uh, version of it, which was a bit heavier and a bit more as to what Ellen sounds like now, which was cool.
Yeah. See, I've jumped straight into the whole conversation and very rude of me. I've not introduced myself or you. So, hello, I'm Dale from Dale's Rock Interviews and Metalliville Online Magazine, and you are Ellen, Ellen Hurst, or LN, the
Mhm.
singer of the Viking Gaelic sort of metal band.
Yeah, that's me. We like to
That's
call
you.
ourselves a pagan Viking metal
Pagan,
band.
not Gaelic,
Yeah,
pagan. Sorry.
close, close.
I've got it there in big letters right in front of me, but
That's all right. It's a tongue twister. It's a tongue twister.
yeah, so Ellen or Ellen, so you've not got a lot of songs.
No.
You've been going how many years? 2022, is it?
Um, we so when the band first started, we had two people, and that was me and Connor, or Gwe is his stage name. And pardon me, that was how the band started out. It was just us two, and it was us two for a long time. And we released Hangman's Son, uh, Health. Oh no, what was it? Hangman's Son, The Slaughter, and Asylum, just as a two-piece basically at the time. That was just us. And then as a full band, I mean, the full bands as it is now has been going for about 2 years, ish, give or take. So we we don't see it as we've been going since 2022. We see it that, since the full band started, which was a couple of years ago, really.
Yeah.
But um, but yeah, we've got a hell of a lot of songs, but we just haven't released many.
Because Asylum was 2022, as well as your Christmas
Yeah,
song Lonely Christmas. They were
yeah.
2022. And Asylum's fantastic.
Thank you.
It really is. Was that your first song that you released, or was it Hangman's song?
No, it was Hangman's Son, I believe. It was in the so Hangman's Son, Asylum, and the Slaughter, part of our first EP that we put out, and called The Hangman's Tales. And those three songs tell a story, um, about strength and overcoming obstacles, overcoming difficulties, and it's sort of different stages in that. So the Hangman's Son, or Hangman's Son, is sort of about being entwined in those sort of dark times and dark issues that you know are bad for you, but you love it so much, and you love being in that toxic environment that you just continue it. Um,
Like
and
chocolate
then
for
it's
me.
yeah, well, exactly. It's coming up to Easter, and I've already started with my chocolate eggs. Um, but yeah, and then Asylum is sort of realizing that, that is bad for you, and you need to be in a more of a stable and healthier environment, and sort of it's that strength to then realize, and having the courage to then change what you know and what you feel to be comfortable to something new, but it's going to be good for you. And then the Slaughter is sort of on the other side of it, where you've done the hard bit and now it's the other side, and you are stronger. You really sort of flourish into who you're supposed to be, and who you were all along, I guess.
Yeah. Because when I choose a song to listen to, when somebody recommends a band, I never go for the top song on
Mm,
Spotify. I always choose something random and obscure and I
yeah.
click on it. So for me, it was like further down the list, Hangman's Son, and I clicked on it. I'm not a
Mm,
metalcore fan.
mm.
So when it started with your growls, I was like,
Yeah.
oh God, I thought my friend had better taste than this. This is How's
Ouch.
this going? And I sort of woke up as soon as your chorus comes in and your absolutely stunningly beautiful, crisp voice shines through.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
it's such a contrast. And that's what I loved about it. And I instantly fell in love with LN without listening to any of the other songs. And then
Oh,
I
thank
played
you.
it my stepdaughter, and she's in the car and she's like, play the Hangman song. And so
Oh, that's class. Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
yeah, so your voice is fantastic. So you've got three newish, well, from two of them new. One of them's from last year. Someone was last year, 2025,
Yeah.
and then you've got Shield War, which
Yeah,
you've
that
got a bit more of
was
your metalcore singing going on in that one, haven't you? And
yeah.
then you've got Fenrir, which is your latest one. So Shield War and Fenrir is 2026 songs that have
Yeah.
been released.
Yeah.
And keeping on to the theme of Hangman's Song, your voice is tremendous.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
You know, it's something that I do encourage people to listen to you because you have got it's a very good, very powerful, crisp voice, and it's very enjoyable to listen to. As
Thank
is
you.
the whole theme of your songs. We like Vikings, me and my partner. We like
Yeah.
the Vikings TV show. I fell in love with Lagertha. Obviously, she fell in love with Ragnar,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah, I
went
fell in love
out.
with Lagatha as well, so I don't blame you for that.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I mean, I've seen her in Big Sky since, and the whole magic just disappeared. But
Yeah.
it was definitely the Viking thing. So obviously, we've gone out. We've got Viking horns, and I've got
Yeah.
I've got a homemade Viking bar outside, and we've got little stone Viking goblets. And
Nice. I love that. Love it.
so we would love to go up to the Lards Festival as well because that looks
Mm.
amazing. Um,
Yeah.
Have you performed there? You know, because obviously you're doing Viking music. I would have thought
Yeah, for sure.
you, it'd be an ideal fit.
Yeah, it's something that we'd really love to do. We're actually playing a how do you even sort of describe it? More like not even Renaissance. It's like it's called Wildwood Festival, and that's a lot of sort of fae Viking
Yeah,
um vibe and Renaissance vibe, and we're playing that this year, so that should be fun. We're doing two sets. We're doing an acoustic and a full band set for that one.
yeah. That's like
Um,
Kirk Latham, isn't it, in Scotland? Is it Scotland? Anyway, it's
no, I think it's
no.
no, it's in sort of not North Yorkshire. Where is it? It
Yeah,
might
it's North
be
Yorkshire. Sorry, I've got it
Northallerton or
confused.
something like that.
Because the one
Yeah,
after that is Wildfire Festival, which is
that's in Scotland. Yeah, that's in
at
Dumfries.
Scotland. Because the
Yeah.
Wildwood Festival, you're performing. These guys are on. I don't know if you can see that. They're Victor and the Bully.
All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's my daughter's favourite band. My oldest
Oh,
child.
cool.
I say
Nice.
child. She's 31, coming 32. Anyway. But yeah, she got me the Victor and the Bully CD to listen to, and then I've seen that they're still going after all these years and on your
Sick.
same festival.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Class. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You have
so
to come along then.
I would do it's the 30th of May. I believe we are not here.
Hmm.
I take my little boy to air shows, and
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm at an air show at Ragley Hall. Um,
Lovely.
yeah, so I've got a long list of festivals and things that you're doing, and your tour. On the 27th this month, is it your last date for the tour that you've done at the Carlton Horses in London?
So we played. That's the second date this year on the tour. We played. Oh God, it's just gone out my head. Where did we go? Um, oh my God, Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton.
We played Wolverhampton. This January. Was it? Hang on, bear with me. George, was it January? Yes. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I've got my bassist in the other room. Um, at the gift, that's the one at the Gifford Arms,
Oh,
and
lovely, lovely pub.
yeah, it was sick. We didn't know what to expect because we'd never been there before, and it was a really sick venue and really lovely people, and we had a great time. So we definitely are planning to go back there later
Of
this
course, you
year.
sat on the throne, didn't
Hopefully.
you? You had your photo on the throne.
Yes, yes, I did. Yes, absolutely. You can't not in that
You can't
place.
not. Yes.
No. So yeah, so London's our second date on the tour this year. And that's actually going to be our EP release party, where we have physical copies of the EP, or the upcoming EP, with us, before it goes live online and live for orders. So if anyone's watching or listening, that they should get along to that show because that's going to be the only time you're going to get a physical copy before the official release.
And
So
that's at the Carlton
um,
Horses.
Carton
Yeah.
Horses in London on the
Which is
27th
the
of this
Iron
month.
Maiden's origin pub.
Indeed, yeah.
Yes.
Fun,
Not
very fun.
not that I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan, of course.
Yeah. Oh, I love Iron Maiden. They were my first love. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big privilege, proper privilege.
Yeah. So that's the only place you can get the EP in physical form before its release date.
Yes,
Right.
correct.
I might have to email you after to see if I can get one. Yeah, because then you're at one of my favourite named festivals on the 3rd of May, Pinell Festival, because that's obviously a swear word around here, you know,
Uh-huh.
Pinell, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're
Where
excited
you,
for that one. That's gonna be cool. And to be fair, we're
yeah.
excited for all the shows this year. We've got some hella shows lined up. It's insane.
Well, that's what I'm reading here. You've got the Breaking Bands Festival. I mean, the Pinell Festival has got the 500. Breaking Bands Festival at Birmingham. Um, Then you've got the Wildwood that we've mentioned before with Victor and the Bully, and the Wildfire Festival in Scotland with Midnight City. And I keep on calling them a priori, but it's a priori.
Yeah.
I even interviewed him and I said, "You're called a priori, no, we're a priori," and then it's all like made sense, but
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
now stuck in my head and I can't move past it. And my favourite one is the VIP acoustic set at the Made of Stone Festival.
Yeah.
You just announced that, so tell me a bit more about that.
So we got the acoustic set first. There was a space for someone to be on the VIP set, and the organizer had messaged us anyway, and because we were playing Steelhouse, obviously Made of Stone and Steelhouse work quite closely together, and obviously don't
Yeah,
want to share bands, which is understandable because you don't want everyone going to the different festivals and having exactly the same people on. Um, so they'd asked us whether we wanted to do an acoustic set, which would be a little bit different, and we said absolutely. And we're really, really excited for that because all our songs are they come from acoustic, and then we make them into metal songs. So we're really excited to do that. And then there was a dropout, and now they've asked us to play an electric set as well, which is super
oh,
sick.
excellent.
So we're doing two. We're doing acoustic set and earlier in the day, and then a full electric set later on in the evening. So that should be really sick.
Oh, that's brilliant. So we're at Steelhouse Festival. We got the tickets when it were announced Twisted Sister were headlining, and we've been
Yeah,
crying ever since. Although
yeah.
Steel Panther are outstanding, but
I
yeah,
cannot wait for Steel Panther. Honestly, I think it's going to be absolutely sick. I can't wait. And obviously, Ugly Kid Joe as well. Like, that's
yeah.
insane.
Because you performed on the same bill as Ugly Kid Joe before, haven't you?
Yeah, we played Rockstock, Planet Rock Rockstock with Ugly Kid Joe, and we met them backstage, and they were sick. They were really nice, and
Yeah, I've been
we
trying
had,
to
we
get
had
an
good,
interview with them, and I've still not managed. But I keep
yeah.
pushing.
Yeah, that was really fun. We were like, what the hell? Like, 'cause I grew up listening to Ugly Kid Joe, and like to be on the same sort of, it's just insane to be on the same poster as someone like that. It's class,
Yeah,
class.
and of course, Alien Ant Farm as well. So
Yes, uh-huh. Yeah,
a
very,
little
very cool.
exclusive on this interview is I'm actually interviewing Alien Ant Farm tomorrow. Super
Oh,
excited.
nice. That is fun. Love that.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. But we're going to Steelhouse Festival, so we will be seeing you. But
Yeah,
we're also going to Destination Forge, where Heat, Ches Kane, and
yeah,
friends of ours, well, I say friends, we've interviewed them and met them, Joan of Arc,
yeah,
they're also on the bill. And
yeah.
that's basically my hometown is Sheffield, so you'll be in my
Nice.
territory there.
We'll be storming your territory, Dale. Well, it's not your
You'll be
territory anymore
storming.
when we arrive. No. Well, we're
Well,
really
I've
excited for
actually,
that one as well because we got booked for that one through Breaking Bands, which was really cool,
yeah,
and we've also been on the same bill as Heat before at Planet Rock Winter's End, and so to be on the same bill as them again is incredible because they're insane. They're actually insane, and I listen to them all the time. It's just an absolute pleasure. It's hopefully I'll get to meet them this time because I really want to make friends with each. Oh,
yeah. Well, that'll be cool because you'll see me and my lady there. And my lady wears 50s dresses. I wear loud shirts. I've got my skull shirt on. I thought the
oh,
skull
sick! Yeah, I
shirt
didn't even notice
would,
that. That's cool. Yeah,
so I'll be wearing a loud shirt because I like to stand
nice.
out when I'm doing the photography because I've got the
Yeah,
pit pass and I'll be taking your photo, trying to make you look pretty while you've got to set the head on a pole. And
yeah. Oh, you don't need to make me look pretty. I'm already pretty dead, so it's fine.
excellent. Um, I can't argue with that, but if I did turn around and say, yes, you are, you're very pretty. My partner's there, she'll just slap me. So,
You'd be like, who are you talking to?
so I'm looking forward to Destination Forge for numerous reasons. I've seen Ches Kane before, and she's absolutely magnificent, and Joan of Arc are a good band as well. So it'll be my second time seeing that other band, what they call them, LN. They're like this
Oh,
funky.
some weirdos from
Yeah.
Newcastle. Yeah.
But then you're supporting Adfelion, is that how you pronounce that? Um,
Advelian.
Adfelion. See, I knew I'd get
Yeah.
it wrong. I knew
It's all right. I
100% I'd get it wrong.
honestly I could not get their name right. And they're good friends of ours now. We love them very dearly. But at the beginning, like when we first met them, I was like, mate, I have no idea how to say this band's name. And I was having to say thank you on stage. And I was like, I don't know how to say it. But
Thanks to those
it sort of rolls
guys.
off the tongue now. Yeah. It's way better now. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
because they're
so
Welsh. We're playing the Welsh.
that's right. Blame the Welsh. I'm half Welsh, so be careful. That's on the 24th of September, the Exchange Bristol, and then you've got the
Yeah.
Fuel in Cardiff the day after on the 25th, and on the 26th, the Bunkhouse in Swansea. So it's all
Yeah.
around the Cardiff, all around the South Wales area. So that's
Yeah.
where they're from. A
Yeah.
bit of a trek from you guys up in Newcastle.
For sure, but it's going to be worth it because apart from playing with Planet Rock, we've never played Wales before, we're going to be sort of hanging out with our dear friends in Advelion. So we're very privileged, and it's going to be a great run of shows. We're very excited for it.
Yeah. So with you being from Newcastle,
Mm.
I have to ask,
Mhm.
is there a football team that you support, or do you just bypass that?
Well, this is the problem. I support Newcastle,
Get in,
obviously.
get in.
Yes, obviously. Not that I really am into football, to be totally honest with you. I never really have been. However, there are Mackems in LN, and it really gets to us sometimes. There's two Mackems in LN, and it really, as much as I love them and as much as they are amazing players and beautiful people, it really does make you think sometimes.
Band shake up, especially when they beat us in
Mm.
December. Band shake up, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've actually got a Newcastle album down there, vinyl, and
Yeah.
I could not find it because I was going to pull it out. And I'm thinking you need to do like a Viking version of Fog on the Tyne.
Oh, honestly, I'm not even joking. It's really funny that you've said that because I do acoustic covers and I've been doing acoustic covers since I was about 14. And
Yeah,
one of the songs in my set is Fog on the Tyne. It always has been. And
excellent.
alongside Lady Eleanor from Linda, because Lindisfarne are an amazing band and completely underrated because I feel like unless you're from Newcastle, not many people know who they are. And my friend has been asking for me to do a metal version of Fog on the Tyne for years now. And I've tried to hold off and said, no, like we can't do that. Like it probably wouldn't work. And she's like, no, Ellen, I've thought this all through. You need to do it like this and this and this. And now you said that, I'm like, maybe we should. Maybe we
Yeah,
should. Maybe that
yeah.
maybe
You've got
maybe
to
we
do
need to
it
release
just
a
to
cover.
wind up. You've got to do it just to wind up the Mackems in your
Yeah.
band, you know?
That's a very good point, actually. That's a very good
Yeah.
point. Yeah, maybe it's on the cards. Who knows?
Did you know the CEO of uh, Stone Dead Festival,
Mm,
Chris Sumby? He's a
mm,
Mackem.
yeah,
And I interviewed him. You need to go on my YouTube channel and watch the interview.
yeah.
And it's on for an hour, so watch it all the way through. Don't fast forward to the end bit. Because I said there's something that's a bit more important than Stone Dead date. I said it's
Yeah,
I can't remember 12th of December. I think the game we're on, and
yeah.
he like looked really confused. And then I lifted up my Newcastle top, and he went bastard.
I'm not. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to say anything because we would love to play Stone Dead. So I'm going to take everything back that I said about Mackems and say that I
Yeah.
love them and it's
I
great.
do apologise. I didn't vote for you on the Stone Dead thing because I was voting for my friends from Fireheart, but
Oh, that's
you
fair
know,
enough. No,
so
that's absolutely fine. Not a problem. Not a problem.
or
I'll just put a cross in my book. Oh, never do an interview with Dale again. Absolutely not.
But it's funny because Kit Frigg was supporting Fireheart on their tour, and he called them by accident Higher Fart, and that's another name that's not coming out my brain now. It's Higher Fart.
That's class. That's absolutely class. Love that.
But me and my partner a couple of years ago, I'm now disabled, and there's no way I'd be able to do this. We did the rooftop tour at St James's Park, and
Yeah, yeah,
we love Newcastle, we love Trillions, and
yeah.
we're coming up to Trillions in a couple of months to see Cassidy Paris play. So looking
Nice.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
sick. I'll
I'll
have to
be
come along to that because
yeah.
yeah, I know, well, no is I guess we're friends. We have chatted, so I guess we're friends. But yeah, I'd love to come along to that because I've never seen Cassie Price play live before, and
Yeah,
I've heard so many good things about her, and I'd love to come along and
yeah,
watch her. So maybe you'll have to remind me of the date of that, and I'll have to buy some tickets for that.
yeah. Or like me, just get a press pass and just walking like
I
I
mean,
own it, you know.
to be fair, I probably could with being a regular in Trillions, but it's about supporting the art. It's about supporting the art.
You've got to. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
We support it by my partner buying lots of alcohol.
Oh yes, understandable. It's got to be
Yeah,
done.
it's got to be done. Uh, you did a coin token competition, which I did actually enter and didn't win.
Oh, sorry.
I know. Are you going to be doing them again? Because they are pretty cool.
Yeah, we are actually. We're doing some more coins for our for the next EP. So they are already in sort of the progress of getting manufactured, and we're super excited about it. I think we're gonna do a few more than we did last time because I think last time, if I remember rightly, we only had about 10
Yeah,
that we sold. So I think we're gonna do about 20 this time. So but again, it will be first come, first served. And
right.
so you got to be quick on the mark, Dale. If you don't get it, you don't get
I'll also include that in my email.
it.
So, your new songs,
Yeah.
Fenrir, Shield War, and Summon,
Yeah.
are off your new EP. So, how many
No.
songs?
So we have a different song coming. So we have another song. So we've got Shield Wall, Fenrir, and then there's another song that we're going to be releasing, and those are going to be
Right.
the three that are on the EP.
So, it's
Yeah.
only a three-song EP.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we're going to think about doing a vinyl, which will probably have a few more tracks on, I think, later down the line. We're thinking of maybe adding a couple more tunes onto that. So, but yeah, the EP itself, the CD EP, will have just the three songs on.
yeah. With you being a modern lady, of course, you're all down with the social media,
Try
and
to be.
yeah, and your videos on your socials are
Mm.
hilarious and
Oh,
and
yes, people
and,
laugh
and,
at them. That's class.
and very numerous, but yeah, they are hilarious. Where the hell do you find the time to do all them?
I don't. I really don't. Those videos are filmed at a time when I'm just living off the last little shred of energy that I have in my body. It takes a lot, but it's got to be done at the end of the day. It's got to be done. And
I
I've got to have
constantly,
an outlet for this crazy brain of mine. There's got to be an
yeah,
outlet somewhere. And as much as the band does that for me, it's nice to do things in the background when you're not on stage to be able to
yeah.
to get that weird energy out.
You don't come across schizophrenic at all in it, so you're absolutely fine. Uh,
Grand. Love that.
so my partner is constantly badgering me to keep up with TikTok and keep posting on Insta, and it's
Yeah,
hard bloody work to keep going on that.
it is. It is. It's really draining. And if, I would actually prefer that we didn't have social media. I feel like social media and AI especially, but social media really does ruin the music industry, I feel. And if we could go back, years to when it wasn't around, I would absolutely adore that. I really would.
Yeah,
But we live in a day and age where it exists, and you've got to go with the flow. And
yeah,
if you can't beat them, you join them because at the end of the day, you know,
it's
it's got to be done. As much as
yeah.
you don't want to do it, it's got to be done.
I agree. Back in my days, obviously, I'm several many years older. We had wonderful Top of the Pops and a chart show, and one chart show, 1989. It had a dance song, Black Box, Ride in Time, followed
Mm.
by Metallica One.
Mm. Hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
fantastic. You
yeah,
you found out new music by just
hmm,
watching these shows, and they had a
yeah,
diverse mix. It weren't just the same stuff.
yeah,
Now, of course, you go on Spotify and you drip fed all the big bands. If
yeah,
you want to find a band like yourself, You got
Yeah.
to bloody search for it,
Yeah, you got to
you
really
know,
dig.
or
Yeah.
it's word of mouth, like my friend Andy I can't say his name,
Good
Ludlam.
luck. Yeah.
Um, he told me about you, so that's word of mouth, and that's how I
Yeah.
found you. But
Yeah.
to actually be seen now for a band that's starting out is incredibly difficult.
For sure, and especially for our band, we bring we're not just a band that turns up and sings songs at you. It's a full show. It's a full stage show. I mean, we like I say, I have a head on a stick. I have a decapitated head on a stick called Donny, and I have fake blood, and we have shields on stage, and we want to be able to progress that to even more weird stuff that we can do. But it's difficult for a band like us to sort of in videos or in pictures put over online what a live show is for us. We don't just stand there, playing guitars and sing at you, which, don't get me wrong, is amazing. And takes a hell of a lot of work and a hell of a lot of talent and time to do that. But, it's difficult to show who we really are over social media or over Spotify because you really have to see us live. There's so many bands that I know that, you listen to them, you go, oh, I like that, but and then you see them and you're like, oh, okay, I get it now. I like that even more. Like it just makes
Yeah.
sense and it's
Well,
amazing.
like Ward 16, because they do the whole thing like you with the stage show and blood and
Yeah. Or like,
executions.
yeah, or like Castle Rat, or I mean, bands like Visions of Atlantis, or I mean, you could go on for ages with them, but there's so many out there that deserve way more credit, and it's difficult to get that over on music platforms, I feel, and difficult to get
Yeah,
that over on social media just looking at numbers. And so anyone listening or watching this, please come and see us because you will be surprised and you will enjoy it. It's not just for metalheads. It's, I am funny at times, and I have been told that I am a comedian. So so come see me try and be funny on stage and make a absolute mess of it. And yeah, it's just more of a celebration rather than a gig, I guess.
yeah. I've got to say, I've been looking at a lot of your stuff online and on YouTube, and I'm very excited about seeing you now.
Oh,
So
thank you.
yeah,
Thank
and
you.
unfortunately, I've got to wait quite a while to
Yeah.
Steelhouse Festival. So if you could throw
Yeah.
some dates in the meantime, that'd be great. So when's your EP coming out?
So, it is coming out in May, late May, and we haven't released the date yet. But yeah, so we're gonna release the last song before then, and then it will be live end of May. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
have you got a title for it?
Yes, it's called Voluspa, and
Another one
Voluspa
I can't pronounce.
Voluspa is the first poems of the Great Eddas, and it was written by a woman, by a seeress called Vulva, and she basically the whole idea of that poetic side um, of the first chapter of the Eddas was to show Odin what is to come and to tell him of his achievements, of his downfalls, and eventually of Ragnarok, which is the end of the gods and end of um, sort of the whole Norse mythology side of things. So we wrote obviously Fenrir is about a giant wolf, which is the one that brings upon Ragnarok, and this next song that we're going to bring out is another Norse mythology inspired story, and obviously Shield Wall is more of an Ellen mythology in regards to all our peasants standing up and celebrating and forming their shield walls and bringing that energy to our shows. So it's all about telling those stories.
Yeah, because the first line of Shield War is peasants of LN.
Yeah.
So you're obviously really including them, which I think is fantastic. Um, and one thing I do like is Ellen is down as a demonic witch.
Yeah. She's a dead demonic Viking seeress. witch, I guess. Yeah, yeah, she is. She's mental,
Excellent.
absolutely mental.
Well, I'm part Viking. I have got Viking blood in me. I've got
Hmm.
the Viking syndrome, which is Jupatrons, which pulls in the hands. But you
Uh-huh.
should know all about that because you're obviously an NHS worker.
I am for my sins. I am. I'm a paramedic by trade, and I've done. Oh, God, I don't even want to think about how many further uni courses I've done. And I'm now a practitioner and I work in urgent care. So,
Oh,
sort of,
fantastic.
sort of between doctors and A&E. That's it's sort of between a GP surgery and A&E. That's how we sort of describe it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously, like in COVID, we were all outside with fans and clapping and everything like that. Didn't give you all pay rises, but we did our best.
Yeah, we got the pans. Love that.
You got the pans, but no money. But there you go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but part of my humour, because I've got quite a dark humour, it's something from my childhood. I remember a comedian saying it where everybody gave him the round of applause, and he said, "Thank you for the clap."
Yeah. I mean, that's what it felt like at the time. So I get that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I got to say it was a lovely gesture, but that's all it really was sort of a gesture. But
Yeah.
our personal thing that we've done, me and my lady, we bought an ambulance. We bought it's not a patient transport one, and it's not an emergency. It's like a in between what I think they've used at events, and
Oh,
it's
right.
just
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
the seven-seater, and it's got the area for the trolley, the gurney, whatever you want to call it, to go in and all that.
Yeah.
But it's not got any flashy lights. But we're making it we're making it into a camper van on the inside and a zombie apocalyptic thing on the outside.
Oh, that's sick. I really wanted to do that. I really wanted to buy an old ambulance. The only problem is the ambulances you buy up here, they've got like 500 and odd thousand miles on them
Yes.
already. They're already dead on their last legs. So
Yeah.
it's like you can buy them for 5 grand, but at the end of the day, it's like, what are you going to get out of them?
Well, ours is high mileage, but you've got to think they go through MOTs about every 6 months, so they're all really
Mm,
well looked after. So they're
yeah.
in good nick. So if you get one, have a look around. They're highly worth. They're great fun to drive, and
Yeah. Just got to clean all that dried blood and skin off the floor. Which actually is
that's
quite
what it
fitting for
were.
LN, to be honest. Maybe that's the vibe. Maybe I should be buying an old ambulance and converting it into a band van with all the fake blood and everything. Maybe that's the vibe.
Well,
Who
there's loads
knows?
of room because, like I say, ours has got one, two. It's got four seats in the back and three in the front,
Mm,
and it's also got a ramp as well, which you just pull
mm.
out. And you just think as your tour bus, how easy it would be getting your instruments in and
Good
buckling up, and off
point.
you go. Yeah,
That is a very good point, actually. I'll take that on
yeah,
board. Didn't think
yeah.
about that before. Yeah.
Be a good tour bus. Yeah. So you're also a skier, a very accomplished skier. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe that video of you going down
How
the
do you know this
slopes.
shit about me?
It's
Yeah.
one of your videos. I'm like, see this like James Bond-esque figures swooping down the
Oh,
slopes
yes,
and
I did the video to promote us one of our shows. Yeah, I used to be super sporty, so I used to ski race when I was younger. I was second in the region. But I also yeah, I also have an England cap for netball and I also have an England cap for rounders as well. So
wow.
I used to be very sporty, and then now I'm a demon witch on stage, so it goes hand
Yeah.
in hand.
Well, I have got a question at the end of interviews, which my
Yeah,
lovely partner gives me, but you've just made it very difficult for yourself to answer this one.
sorry.
No, it's sorry for you. It's
Damn.
it's tell us something about you that we don't know.
Ooh. Um. mm, Good. That is a very good question, actually. Um. The the only thing I can think of is that I'm an IVF baby. That's all I can think of.
Wow.
I was made in a test tube, which is amazing. So that's me.
Is that why you like that? Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's why I'm so long. It's why my legs are so long. Well, they just had to force me out.
Yeah, well, as soon as I knew you were an NHS worker, I thought I can have a laugh with you because
Yeah.
all NH workers have all got dark sense of humours,
Oh
and
yeah, we're all horrible. We're all horrible people. We
yeah,
really are. Yeah, you've got to. You've got to laugh about these things, otherwise it would be it
you
would be
have.
it would be a really dark life.
I do love those videos you do where it shows you childhood pictures and you
Oh.
say like some of the little captions what you've done in the NHS,
Mhm.
and then now I do this or who do I do this for? Then it shows you as a little kid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I find them very sweet. They're really good
Oh,
videos.
thank
And
you. Yeah,
and we can laugh
yeah.
and point at you and go, oh my God, look at you as a baby.
Yeah, no, I do that. I think bloody hell, what went wrong? Where did it all go downhill? Oh, dear me.
But yeah. Um, it's been an absolute pleasure. Really has been a pleasure talking
Oh,
to
thank
you.
you, Dale. Thank you for
I'd love a
having me.
physical. No, no, it's been lovely. I'd love one of those um, EPs when they come out, and I will
Yeah,
be getting you all to sign it, and I'll
yeah.
be trying to desperately get one of those coins because they're well cool.
Thank you. Yeah, no, they are really cool. And the guy who makes it, he's called WitchesBlacksmith. You can find him on TikTok and Instagram, and he's very, very talented on what he does, and a really, really nice guy as well. So yeah, go and check him out. He does other random stuff, like he makes keychains and he coffin like the nails that go into coffins. He remakes them and makes them into like sigils and random stuff. He's a very cool guy. Very cool guy.
Oh, right, excellent. Where can we buy your merch from?
So you can buy our merch from our website, which is www.officiallnmusic.com. And you can also get it linked through Spotify as well, so it's all on there.
Yeah, and I do highly recommend people to drop in and listen to you and listen to your voice. And even if you stick on a random song and you think, oh, give it time because when you get to them choruses, you absolutely soar, absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you
So
so much.
no,
Thank you.
it really has been a pleasure. Can't wait to meet you. You never know, I might be at Cassidy Paris at Trillions. But if
Who
not,
knows?
yeah,
Who
if
knows?
not, it'll be up.
I'll bring you an EP and you can buy us a pint deal. How about that?
Oh yeah, I'll buy you a couple. You're fine.
Yes.
Right. Well, thank you very much, and
Oh,
I'll catch up with you soon.
yeah. Thanks, Dale. Thank you very much.
Right. Bye.
Bye.